Hi guys, it's Solid 2 L's, and I know I haven't made a video in like forever, and I've just been really busy, but I definitely am going to upload more videos. It's not like going to be, I only upload one video and then I'm done. So I don't know who would do that. Oh wait, I had an account before this and that's what I did. Well, I forgot my password, and that was a whole different story for that account, so. But anyways, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial. My first tutorial ever. Well, I've done them, just not video-wise, Okay, so, this is what I'll be showing you how to make. It's a TV, and it's for your American Girl doll, and you can see, like, the size of my hand next to it. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Like a flat screen, and I made slides for it, so when you take it out, it looks like it's off, and it has buttons and speakers. And I made a reversible slide, but I don't really, you can do that if you want, but I don't really recommend it because then there's like lines in the background, it looks really weird. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. Okay, you're going to need a glue stick, a pencil, a sheet of black construction paper, an envelope, and the size that I recommend is 3 5/8 inches by 6.5 inches. So that's what it looks like. You don't need that one. You need index cards. Depends how many slides that you want to have, how many shows your doll can watch. And these are 3 inches by 5 inches, so it's a little bit smaller than you can see compared to this, how big it is. If you want like a bigger envelope or something, then that's okay too. So yeah, you're going to need index cards. You don't need a ruler, but we're going to have to draw some lines, and I'm just like a perfectionist, so I use rulers for everything. Crayons or colored pencils to decorate your TV and the slides, and scissors. So, yeah, that's what you're going to need. So, I'm just going to set the camera down. Oh, if you see something over there, that's just a bag with like my camera stuff in it. And if you see something right there, a Coke and some sweet tarts, because those are like the best things ever to eat. Okay, now I'm wasting time. Woohoo! Anyways, so what you're going to do to start is take your envelope and you're going to draw a rectangle. You can see it with this one. You can still kind of see it. I drew a rectangle all the way around. Right there. You can see the line. Right there, you can see the line. So I drew a rectangle all the way around, but first you have to trace your index card. And I'm just going to use this one that came on the top because then I don't get pencil marks on my slides. So yeah, just trace it, and you can use a ruler if you want, but just try and put this in the middle. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Like I said before, if I like take too long doing some of these steps, like trying to line it up to trace it, you don't have to take like super duper long. I just like everything perfect because that's just how I am. And so yeah, I spend way too much time on stuff like that. Wish I didn't, but I do. My friend yells at me all the time for being perfect, not that I am perfect, and I know I'm not perfect. And I'm just going to shut up now before I sound like a self-conceited idiot. So yeah, okay. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to pick up the camera and show you. When you're done, my friend has a friend over if you hear anything weird in the background. But yeah, that's what it looks like when you're done tracing. And then what you want to do, this is when the ruler comes in. You don't have to have the ruler though. Hold on. Okay, I just had to pause it for a second because my brother and his friend are being really noisy. Now you just want to go in I'd say probably, if you're using a ruler, I'm not using a ruler, probably like not even like a half a centimeter on each, like the top, the bottom and stuff, and that's going to take me a while, so I'm just going to go and do that. Okay, I'm back, and so this is what it should look like now. Yeah, and it should have the, so yeah, and then what you have to do, you see, is erase the outside line, so you just have the line that you just drew that goes in. Oh yeah, and I did end up using a ruler, and I think it's, oopsie. Okay, I think it's going to, this one is going to be better than my other one that I made, because I used a ruler. Oh, I'll keep it in the view of the camera, that'd probably be helpful. Okay, this is taking a long time, and I should have just done this too while I was gone. But silly me, I didn't. And if yours, and by the way, I'm making this video because on my old account, someone commented on my room tour, which if you want to know what my old account is, it's in my channel description, what it was. But I'll just tell you now. It was AG Piano Player 95, and I don't use it anymore because I can't get on. I think someone hacked me or something, or my password just stopped working. So that's what it should look like now. And if yours looks like mine and it's still like that, and you really want it to not look like that, then you could like keep erasing, but it won't really matter in the end. Okay, so next what you want to do is cut this middle rectangle out. Okay, I'm going to go and do that and then come back. Okay, I just remembered, before I start cutting, a quick tip. You might want to start in the center like this and just cut a slit and then work your way out and cut it out. Yeah, okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I cut it out and this is what it should look like. And this is what the middle should look like. Make sure that when you were cutting you didn't cut this back part out because you need that. And if you did, I'm sorry. I should have warned you before. And I remembered like when I was done cutting, like when I was halfway done, like, well, it wasn't like that, but yeah. Okay, so now what you want to do is cut this top triangle off, and you'll know where to cut because there's like a really distinct crease, so I'm going to do that and come back. Okay, so I cut the top part off, and this kind of looks naked right now. Oh, that's funny. Sorry. Getting off topic. Okay, so next what you're going to do, you're going to need your black piece of construction paper. And you take your envelope and you line it up in a corner or in the middle of the page. Depends if you're using scrap paper or whatever you're using. Doesn't matter. And you want to line it up and trace it. And pencil shows up pretty well. I'm using this pencil. And it shows up pretty well on the black construction paper. And then you want to cut it out. So I'm going to go and then come back. Okay. So this is what it should look like when you're done. Just like a square of rectangle actually of black construction paper, and it should be the same size as your envelope. Okay, sorry, I just had to go real quick because my brother was in. Next you have to use your glue, and you want to take this, and you have to be really careful about it, but put glue on this, not on the envelope, and glue this to the back side of the envelope, like right there. Okay, I'm going to go and do that and come back. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, sorry. But this is what your TV should look like. It's still not done, but in the back should look like that. And if you put glue right there, because you probably put glue around the edges, and if you put it on the envelope, you don't have this problem, but you shouldn't have put it on the envelope because you can glue the front to the back and it just doesn't work. So just glue it like that. And if you put glue right here, I always do because like I don't want to take the time to figure out where not to put glue. Just leave it for a little bit and let it dry. But now what you're going to do is you can take either your pencil. I used pencil and crayon for these buttons. I mean pencil and colored pencil for these buttons. But I'm going to use my colored pencils here for the buttons. And if you don't know what buttons there are on a TV, you could just look at your TV, which is kind of obvious, but yeah, yay! Okay, so I'm gonna go and draw the buttons, then I'll come back. Okay, oops, okay. So these are my buttons, so you might not think that you want to do your buttons this way, but that's how I did them. You probably can't see it that well, but let me see if I can back it up. Yeah. Right there is a P for power. Channel just says CH, so has an up arrow and a down arrow. Volume, down arrow and up arrow. Menu, input, not IM. I just noticed that. And right here are the little plug things. There's an R right there on the left, and I just scribbled in the middle to make it look like words. And right there just scribbles above a yellow one. And now you don't have to do this next step because I know it's probably not like, you probably don't like mine, but I made speakers. And yes, the lights did just flicker, but that's just because someone turned on the water. And they did it again. Actually, it's probably, no, it's because we turned on the water. Okay. But anyway, so you can probably see that these are glued on. You just take one of your index cards, and you have to, oh my gosh, why are the lights, whatever. Just ignore it if the lights flicker again. So you want to draw 2 equal sized triangles, and you can probably use your ruler, I'm going to, triangles, rectangles, and make them, and then like draw crisscross lines like this on them. I'll show you what I mean. Like, okay. Like that. Okay, so yeah, just do that and I'll come back. Okay, so I just drew my little rectangle things and I made them they're 1 inch high, and so the height is 1 inch and the width is a ½ inch. So yeah, now I'm going to cut them out. Actually no, now I'm going to draw that pattern on them and then cut them out. Okay, so I'm finished with making my speakers, and now you just want to glue them on the corners like that. Okay, I had to go because my brother and his friend were like yelling again. Okay, so now you just, of course, not very good at doing things on camera, but whatever. Okay, so you want to put glue on the speaker, not on the envelope, because you might put too much glue on it. Yeah. And also, you're going to get pencil on your fingers. You can see mine have pencil on them. If you're using a pencil. If you're using a pen, you might want to let it dry first. So you want to use the top of your glue stick. You might think this is like crazy, but I use the top of my glue stick for like everything. So yeah, see, now that looks really cool. Now I'm going to do the other one. And I need to go and wash my hands because they're all pencil. I don't know if you can see. Yikes. I'm using a digital camera. That's why I made this YouTube account, because I got a camera and I had to flip, but the flip broke. And I'm using a digital camera, so I'm doing stuff and then I have to like turn back and look at it. So yeah, so those are what your speakers look like. You might wanna, it depends what kind of glue that you're using. This glue dries really fast, so I can just like start doing stuff, but you might want to let it dry a little bit. But I'm going to go and wash my hands and I'll be right back.